week, Lulu and I will bring you all the news you expect.
And Banks will take you to a warehouse that specializes in Disney Park memorabilia.
Plus, plenty of girl power this week, because Lulu and I are hosting together.
Yeah, think Rosie the Riveter.
Princess Tiana.
Mulan.
Liz Lemon.
Yeah, Liz Lemon.
I have a lady crush on Tina Fey.
Oh, me too.
Oh.
Ali, are you listening?
Roll it!
Welcome to Orlando Attractions Magazine, the show. I'm Lulu.
And I'm Heather. Ali had a slight change in his schedule, but he'll be back in the next couple of weeks.
Well, to find out more about anything we discuss here on the show, visit attractionsmagazine.com anytime. We have a nice, tidy show for you, though.
Tidy? Is that way, like the way you say that it's short?
What?
Like little?
No,
cozy?
That's crazy talk. Yes, it's a short show this week, but good things come in small packages.
Yes. Oh, speaking of packages, that reminds me of shopping.
Oh.
Yeah, where do you like to shop for theme park souvenirs?
City Walk and Downtown Disney are good, but I prefer the gift shops in the actual park.
Yes.
Have you seen all the Harry Potter stuff at Universal?
Yes, I actually have a Hermione wand, and I love it. And they also have Hogwarts uniforms available. So cool.
So cool. But there are some things in the theme parks that they won't sell to you.
We're talking rare merchandise, props from Disney movies, theme park uniforms, pieces of actual rides. Really cool stuff.
If you could have anything from the park, what would you get, Heather?
Oh gosh, like the entire Haunted Mansion.
The entire Haunted Mansion?
Yeah, I think so.
Including the organ room where they swirl around?
Yeah, absolutely.
You have a big backyard.
Yeah.
Anyway, we sent Banks to the Theme Park Connection. It's an unassuming warehouse in Winter Garden from the looks of its exterior, but inside it's a treasure trove for any Disney geek.
Now watch as Banks navigates the shelves and shelves of really awesome collectibles.
And then consider Google mapping it for yourself.
Thanks, guys. I'm with the Attractions Mobile outside Theme Park Connection here in Winter Garden, Florida. Now, they've got a lot of great theme park memorabilia and film memorabilia, so we're going to go in and take a look. All right, I'm here with Mark Pienko. He is the owner of Theme Park Connection here in Winter Garden. How are you, sir?
I'm doing great. I'm happy to have you guys here. Really excited.
It's great to be here. Now, how did a store like this get started? How did you get all this stuff?
Actually, about, 11 years ago, back in '99, I actually started collecting Disney stuff. And from there, it grew into my house was being overrun with Disney stuff. And then it grew into 5 storage sheds worth of all this stuff that we're about to see in here. I always sold on eBay a little bit. I've done, eBay since '99, sold some of the Disney stuff off to buy new stuff, basically. And then it just got overwhelming. It became this huge amount of stuff that no one was able to see. So, I'd walk to my storage shed and see all this stuff, but no one but myself got to see it. So I'm like, all right. So last year I decided to rent this warehouse, and this is what kind of came about. We actually grew in a year. We rented a little 3,000 square foot part of this building. Then we moved into 5, and now we're in over 7,000 square foot of Disney stuff. So.
And right behind us here, this used to be on top of Dumbo, right?
Yeah, this is actually the Timothy mouse that you actually see up top, and he's animated like he was in the attraction. This was removed a long time ago. Oftentimes they'll, remove something if something breaks on them. But this actually came into our doors this week. We were so excited when this came in.
Now, I know there's one really unique aspect about your store here is that a lot of people can come in and bring in their own stuff to sell to you.
That's the part we love. And because of the economy, people out there have no way, if they lost their job, unemployed, they probably have Disney stuff around their house. So we're able to invite the community in, bring in your stuff, and we'll pay cash for it. And we get people in here, probably 10 to 15 people a day trying to bring in stuff to sell. And we buy most of it because I love it. It's hard to turn anyone down. So it's one of those things that we got quoted as being like the world's largest Disney pawn shop. I mean, we don't do pawn, but we do buy for cash. So it's a great opportunity for people to come in and make some cash.
I remember getting this as a kid,
Yep.
and you know, it's got Tower of Terror. I said, you know, I'm a huge Tower fan, so I'm looking for as much Tower stuff
We'll find
as.
you Tower of Terror stuff for sure. I can by the end of this interview, I'll have you all dressed up as a Tower of Terror bellhop. How about that?
Dream job, yes.
Telling you about that little section of pirate stuff that was out front. Now I want you to turn around and look at all this. This is actually all from the Pirates of the Caribbean movies 1, 2, and 3.
Wow.
We got skulls from Cannibal Island, where Jack's sitting in the chair and you know all the cannibals
with the
are around
makeup.
him. Yep, absolutely. So this all came out from California to the studios. We got it off the studios, brought it actually across country. From California to here, and it lands here, and it's so cool because the history behind this stuff, and you can see it. It's all screen used stuff. You can see it in the movie. The globe from the Black Pearl, the trunk from the Black Pearl. So it's just amazing. The Tiadama doll, you know, the voodoo dolls.
Oh wow.
You know, yeah, we don't want to. Yeah, it's pretty scary, right?
Yeah.
Straight ahead of us is actually the windows from Casey's Corner.
Oh,
you know?
wow.
And what's cool about this is imagine putting it in your house and you know you got the kids around the table and the things there and you're eating hot dogs. I mean, it just brings you right back into the park. And that's what's cool about it. I mean, we got the actual one that says Casey Corners. You've got the one that says refreshments, famous hot dogs. And all these were removed because, you know, Disney might say, oh, this is starting to wear too much. And they want a new glass up there. So this is one of the coolest I think one of the cooler pieces we have, as well as if you look up right here, the Main Street bicycle sign you see up there, that was actually on the doors that go backstage, right when you cross into Town Square where Tony's Town Tavern is. There's a backstage door there. Those were on the doors. So it's just amazing. Now you know they're tearing out Snow White's Scary Adventure.
Those are end of May that's going down.
Absolutely. Well, actually, that's one of the stained glass windows from the attraction. So, yeah, it's stuff like that that's just so cool. Kind of take in the old MGM studios. Obviously, when they changed the name, we got a lot of that stuff in, and that's one of the letters from the main big sign, MGM. We didn't get the studios part, but we did get the MGM sign.
Right.
This is from one of the parades where you can actually hook these up to air, and these will blow like confetti.
Well, I'm trying to figure out which parade that is.
You know what? That's one of those things that I might have to ask our viewers to, you know, let us know. Because actually, I'm not sure which parade it was, but they did use it in a parade, and they'd hooked it up to air, and the confetti would go out and stream out from the air.
If you know, if you're watching this, you know what this is from,
know.
please comment on YouTube. Let us know. We'll relay the information. So
Absolutely.
Is there anything Tower of Terror related? Because I'm a huge fan of that attraction.
Maybe just a little thing from Tower of
You
Terror.
gotta be kidding me.
Let's see
wow.
what you look like in this, actually.
Dream job right here. Oh, fits perfectly.
I like this.
Let me get this here. Oh. Good evening. We hope you enjoy your stay here at the Hollywood Tower Hotel. Please feel free to scream if you need anything. Oh my gosh, this fits so well. What by? No. I've ridden this ride probably close to 1,000 times, so this really is my favorite attraction of all time. I mean, my dream job. So this place really is amazing. How can our viewers come out here and experience this?
Absolutely. I would love to have everyone come out here. You can find us online at www.themeparkconnection.com. We have our maps on there, so you can find it really easy. We're located about 20 minutes from the Magic Kingdom. We're within all the major highways, the Florida Turnpike, 408, 429. So any of those major roads, you can get right to us. We're literally 3 or 4 minutes off those major roads. So it's pretty easy to find. It's, you know, it's not on the main drag, but it's a little back end, but directions will get you there. We have a phone number, 407-284-1934, to call us. You can follow us on Facebook at Facebook/Theme Park Connection. And we post new things on there a lot of the time, the new exciting things that we get in.
All right, that's it for me here at Theme Park Connection. I've got some stuff I need to go buy here, so back to you guys. How much is that costume over there?
It's a a musical time of year. This Saturday, you can see the Goo Goo Dolls at Universal Mardi Gras, and Sarah Evans will be at SeaWorld for bands Brew and Barbecue. On Sunday, Scotty McCreery will be at SeaWorld, and REO Speedwagon will be at Busch Gardens. This is the last weekend for bands Brew and Barbecue, so check it out one last time until next year. It's official. The dark ride Snow White's Scary Adventures will be closing at the Magic Kingdom. The ride is closing on June 1st to make way for a Princess Fairy Tale Hall where guests will be able to meet many Disney princesses. A Snow White attraction will return when the Seven Dwarfs Mine Train ride opens in the Fantasyland expansion in a couple of years. It was also announced that the first part of the Fantasyland expansion will open at the end of this month. Look for the Barnstormer Coaster, one half of the new Dumbo ride, and the Storybook Circus train station to open soon. There's been buzz about it for months, and testing of the game has been happening for a couple of months, but the Sorcerers of the Magic Kingdom game is finally open to the public at the Magic Kingdom. For all the details, keep an eye out for our spring issue, which will feature a cover story about the game. Disney Parks' official mobile Magic app was finally released for iPhones this past week. Use it to get accurate wait times, find your way around, make dinner reservations, and more while you're in the parks. Epcot's annual International Flower and Garden Show starts next Wednesday. Check our website for a list of all that's happening this year. We'll be bringing you a look at the festival in the coming weeks here on The Show. And as many of you know, Banks and Ali have been sharing some of their weight loss goals with everyone watching the show. Well, Banks has a really fun way to exercise. He's going to tell you how he drops pounds by literally taking a walk in the park.
Hey, Banks here. I wanted to start a new segment here on the show called A Walk in the Park. Basically, I'm just going to tell you about some of the paths that I take around the parks to really help get a lot of walking done for exercising if you too are also losing weight like me and Ali are. Now, first I want to talk about Universal Orlando. Now, it's got two parks and the parking garage. Parking garage is so far off away from the park that you walk a half a mile just from there to City Walk. And then you walk around. I usually start at Universal Studios Florida, walk clockwise around the park, head over to Islands of Adventure, walk counterclockwise around that park, and then head back to the car in the garage. And just that is at least 3.2 miles. And that's not even including stopping at shops or restaurants or going back to the other park again. So, enjoy your day at Universal Orlando, ride all the rides, and also walk around, get some great exercise, and get moving because it's a walk in the park. Now, everyone knows the best rides make you store your belongings in a locker. Because let's face it, if you need a locker, you're probably going upside down. Rides like Manta at SeaWorld and Cheetah Hunt at Busch Gardens want to keep you from losing your glasses, your cell phone, and your wallet. But here's a tip. If you can get a locker in the top row, snag one. Now, why is that? Though it doesn't happen often, occasionally someone's drink from a locker above you may spill over. And if that happens, your stuff might end up with someone else's soda all over it. Now, like I said, it's rare, but better safe than sorry.
Linsanity actually came to Orlando this weekend.
Orlando was crazy crowded this weekend because of the All-Star Game and the Daytona 500.
But the creative types over at Legoland came up with a what-if scenario involving their very own Jeremy Lin that we got a pretty big kick out of.
I'll watch this day in the life of Legoland's official Jeremy Mini Linder.
Ooh.
I have to be a little honest. I'm kind of worried about this next segment.
Oh, Frequent video contributor Don Warwick sent us another one of his unique videos.
And this time he covered the Princess Marathon weekend at Walt Disney World, and I think you'll see Disney does races a little different than anyone else. The weekend included a Tangled Family 5K on Saturday and the half marathon on Sunday, both of which Don ran while he recorded.
Wow, do you think Don ever sleeps?
No.
I didn't get a lot of sleep because I had to wake up at 6 in the morning to be
Why?
there because I ran the 5K.
No way!
I totally
Cool.
did. And let me tell you, while you are running through Epcot, which is empty, they play the Olympic theme and dance music while you run around World Showcase.
That's awesome.
It is the coolest thing ever.
Yeah, but I don't mean to change pace here, but here's what worries me. Don also created a virtual host named Anna for this video. And Lulu, if they can create virtual hosts, should we be worried? I mean, we're hosts. I've heard people joke about being replaced by robots, but I don't.
You know, I've actually seen the footage, and this virtual host shops and corresponds like a pro. Yeah, and she has a really cool robot voice, and I can't compete with that.
We're gonna talk this over. You guys watch the coverage of this race that leads participants through on stage and backstage
at the Disney parks.
I don't know what's happening.
Behind me is the red carpet entrance to the half marathon. But first, let's go to the ESPN wide world of sports. Princess Half Marathon weekend begins here at the race head post. Saturday starts with a 5K. And now here's our half marathon music video. It was shot by our camera guy, but he's shy. This is a short version of the video. See our YouTube channel for the full version.
3, 2, 1.
That's our show this week.
But there's still some fan shout-outs to get to.
Roger Lowe and his wife Diane just got in from England, are excited to watch the show on TV here in Orlando. You're watching us, Roger, but what you don't know is that we're also watching you.
Always watching.
We got a YouTube comment from Aaron who suggested we start doing a fan photo of the week.
And we thought that's a really cool idea. So if you're a fan of the show, get creative. Send us a photo. Maybe we'll share it in the shout-outs.
Well, it could be a vacation photo, a photo of how you watch the show. Hopefully you're clothed. Anything.
Yeah, anything appropriate.
As Roger and Diane know, if you're in Orlando, you can catch the show on Bright House Channel 300.
And if you're in the Busch Gardens area on vacation, you can watch us on Bright House Channel 340.
The next issue of the magazine is coming out soon. You'll know it's out when you see the new cover that features, this is a secret, the Sorcerers of the Magic Kingdom interactive game.
And you can also watch the show on YouTube and iTunes.
We'll see you next week with all the latest on what's happening here in Orlando.
And we hope you can come and visit us in the land of theme parks very soon.
Thanks for watching, everyone.
And have fun!
Secret blooper of the week.
Warehouse. This week, Lulu and I will bring you, it's accent day.
Oh, it is.
It's accent day.
This week, Lulu and I'll bring you all the news.
Hey, and Banks will take you to a Disney warehouse.
Wow, she says.
Lemon.
Oh, I have a lady crush on Tina Fey.
Whew, Ali, I whip at you. That was the. I can dance the robot.
I can't at all.
I'm sorry, if I was riding this ride, I don't think this would frighten. Actually, it might frighten me, but not in the way you want me to frighten me.
Am I terrifying you right now?
Something you should wear at MegaCon.
Yeah, man.
I'm going to go for the beach resort.
That is correct.
All right.
You win. You get a #1 in votes
All right.
for Hollywood Tower Terror. Or Hollywood.
Don't tell my heart, my achy, breaky
good.
heart.
He's
That's what I sang.
definitely good.
Yep. Oh, no, don't leave.
Exactly.